Hi students, already we discussed about definitions of polynomial. Now I'm going to explain about zeros. So in the how to find the zeros, here two ways are there. One is geometrical representation of linear and quadratic polynomial and the geometrical meaning of their zeros. By using of geometrical, how to find zero. Already we discussed about linear polynomial. So the general form of the linear polynomial is ax plus b, and the general form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. So here a not equal to 0 and here a and b not equal to 0, both a and b not equal to 0. But here the polynomial ax plus b and ax square plus bx plus c are only polynomials. When we are representing in geometrical, now we are converting into a standard form. Already we discussed in 9th class the general form of the straight line. General form of straight line. Anybody know it? Yes, y is equal to ax plus b, or else y is equal to mx plus c. So this is the general form of the straight line. Okay, now I'm converting this linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial in this form. Means y is equal to ax plus b. This is one linear equation in the form of straight line, and quadratic equation also I'm representing as ax square plus bx plus c. Why I'm representing like this? Because I'm finding the roots by using of geometrical method. So y is equal to ax plus b, it is always representing a straight line, and ax square plus bx plus c, it is representing a u shape, either like this or like this. So these two are depend on the x square quotient. If x square quotient is greater than 0, then the shape will be upward direction, and a less than 0, the shape will be downward direction. So these two shapes are called parabola. These two shapes are called parabola. By using of these parabolas and this equation, how to find the zeros. Okay, we discussed about the polynomial by zeros. Y is equal to ax plus b is a straight line, so it is representing a straight line like this. Then how to get this straight line? So here x values and y values. So have to take x, any values of x. Here they are taking -2 and +2. We can take any values, not only -2 and +2. We can take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 positive numbers or negative numbers, and substitute to replace it with this x value in this given equation. Then we'll get y values. So this is the x coordinate, in y coordinate. We can plot the point on the graph. Then we'll get one straight line. And the general form of the linear equation is ax plus b, a not equal to 0, and y is equal to ax plus b, representing a straight line. Now which intersect the x-axis exactly one point. So the line which is intersect here, it is intersect y-axis at one point and x-axis another point. What is the solution of this equation? Here the line which is intersect x-axis, that point is required zeros. So here which intersect x-axis exactly at one point, namely minus b by a. So minus b by a comma 0, it is a zeros of the given polynomial. So y is equal to mx plus linear polynomial. I'm going to explain about the quadratic polynomial. Already we discussed the general form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, a not equal to 0. Now I'm converting as a straight line equation, that is y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Here I told you already two types of shapes will come, u shape and reverse u shape. This is u and this is another shape. These two shapes are called parabolas. Now from this parabola, how to get the zeros? Here if you observe, this parabola is intersecting at x-axis, y-axis and again x-axis, means three distinct points. Now if you see this paragraph, So any quadratic polynomial, that is the zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c representing x coordinate, means the parabola which is intersecting on x-axis. Here it is intersecting on x-axis at two different points. These two are called zeros of this polynomial, because this is the quadratic polynomial, means the degree of x is 2, means it having two zeros. And previously we discussed about linear polynomial. The general form is ax to the power of ax plus b. Here x power is 1, so here is only one solution, whereas the quadratic polynomial having two solutions are nothing but two zeros. So how to get two zeros? The parabola which is intersecting on x-axis, that x coordinates are called zeros of the given quadratic polynomial. Yes, here I'm showing some examples. Here if you observe, this parabola is a downward shape. Now what the asking question here is, I'm asking you how many zeros. Here the graph is having two zeros because it is intersecting at two distinct points on x-axis. So this having as two zeros. And come to second graph, it is having how many zeros? It is also having two zeros. Okay, and now come to this third graph. How many zeros are there? It is intersecting x-axis at one point. It is intersecting y-axis also, but it is not required to us, which are intersecting on x-axis. Here it is intersecting on x-axis at one point. So this graph is having one solution, means it is a what type of graph? It is linear polynomial. And come to this graph, it is also intersecting at one point on x-axis. It is also example for linear equation. It is having only one zero. And I'm going to another one. Yes, if you observe this graph, this parabola is not intersecting on x-axis, means it is no zero, means there is no solution for this graph, because the parabola is not intersecting on x-axis, so it is no zeros. And if you see this graph also, it is also not intersecting on x-axis, so the ax plus by plus c, the quadratic polynomial, has no zeros in these two cases. Here second method, relationship between this is very important, between zeros and coefficient. What is zeros, what is coefficient? Just for example, I'm explaining. 5x, here is 5 is called coefficient of x. 10x y z, here 10 is called coefficient. So 5x plus 10y plus 2z. Here what are the coefficient? Here 5, y coefficient is 10, z coefficient is 2. These are the coefficient. Now what are the relation between the zeros and coefficient? This is a very important topic, please listen carefully. And I'm taking one example, 3x square plus 5x minus 2. So this is a polynomial. P of x is equal to 3x square plus 5x minus 2. Already we discussed how to find the factor. I'm using to find the zeros by using a factorization method. How to find the factorization? So take the polynomial 3x square plus 5x minus 2. Here x square quotient is 3 and constant is minus 2. We know that this is x square term, x term constant, x square term, x term constant. So x square quotient into constant, 3 2s are 6. What are the factors of 6 here? Required number is 5. What are the factors? 2 3s are 6. 2 plus 3 5. But here plus 2 plus 3 5, but plus into plus, but required minus 6. So these two are not suitable factors. So I'm taking 6 ones are 6 plus 6 minus 1. So that 6 ones are 6, minus into plus, minus plus 6 minus 1 plus 5. So these two are suitable factors. Replace these two factors in place of 5x. 3x square minus 1x plus 6x minus 2. You know these factors. So 2 plus 3 5, but we'll get plus 5. Okay, but another case is minus 6. It is failed. So that I'm taking 1 6 are 6, plus into minus minus 6, 6 minus 1 5. So these two are suitable factors, replaced by in place of 5x. So now what are the first two terms? 3x square minus 1x. Is there any common factor? X is the common factor. So 3x square minus 1. Now third term and second term. In these two terms we will get any common factor? Yes, we get common factor is 2. 3x minus 1. Again I'm getting common 3x minus 1, getting common here is x plus 2. So 3x minus 1 if equating 0 and x plus 2 is equating 0. Then what are the factors here? 3x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 3. So this is a one of the 0. Another 0 is x is equal to minus 2, plus 2 becomes minus 2 in right side. Here I am getting two zeros. X is equal to minus 1 by 3, x is equal to 1 by 3, and x is equal to minus 2. So these two are called solution. The solution in polynomial are called zeros. X is equal to 1 by 3, x is equal to minus 2. Now sum of zeros. Sum of zeros means one zero is 1 by 3, another 0 is minus 2. What will you get here? 1 by 3 minus 2. So here take LCM. 1 minus 3 2 is 6 by 2 is nothing but minus 5 by 2. And product of zeros. Product means multiplication. What are the product here? 1 by 3, 1 0 is 1 by 3 into another 0 is minus 2, means minus 2 by 3. Now here I'm explaining, I told to you relationship. What is the relationship of 0 and quotient? Now we get only zeros. Now what are the quotient? Here I took here the polynomial 3x square. 3x square given polynomial is 3x square plus 5x minus 2. You have to compare with general form ax square plus bx plus c. Here x square quotient is a, here x square quotient is 3, a is equal to 3, and here x quotient is b, here x quotient is 5, b is equal to 5. Here x quotient is c is the constant here minus 2 is the constant, so c is equal to minus 2. Just compare with the general form, then equate the quotient. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 5, c is equal to minus 2. Now sum of zeros. Sum of zeros is minus 5 by 2 I got. What is 5 here? Here 5 is b. 5 is b. And 2 is minus as it is. 5 nothing but b. By here is 3 is nothing but a, minus b by a, means sum of 0 is minus b by a, and product of 0 is minus 2 by a. Here what is minus 2? Minus 2 is nothing but c by a. What is a? 3, means c by a. So sum of zeros and product of 0. Here we are using two Greek letters alpha and beta. So this a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5, c is equal to. So this is the alpha beta. Alpha beta are two Greek letters. These two are representing a zeros. Means here we got 0 is 1 by 3 and 1 0 is minus 2. Means alpha is equal to 1 by 3 and beta is equal to minus 2. Now next example onwards I am writing as alpha and beta. Okay. I'm going to Second example, let p of x is equal to 2x square minus 8x minus 6 or plus 6. So here first we need to find the factors by using a factorization method. 2x square minus 8x plus 6. Here x square quotient is 2 and constant is 6. 6 2s are 12. What are the factors of 12? We need 8. Can you guess it? What are those? 4 3s are 3 4s are 12, but 3 plus 4 is 7. What required is 8. So 2 6 are 12. 2 plus 6 is 8, but here negative 8 required, so minus 2 minus 6. These two are required factor. Minus into minus plus 2 3s are 6. Replaced these two factors by minus 8x. 2x square minus 2x minus 6x plus 6. Here I'm taking 2x get common, x minus 1. Here is minus 6 get common, x minus 1. Again I'm getting common, x minus 1, 2x minus 6. So here x minus 1 equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. This is one factor, that is the thing what alpha is equal to 1. And second, 2x minus 6 is equal to 0, then 2x is equal to plus 6, minus 6 become plus 6, x is equal to 6 by 2, and x is equal to 3, means beta is equal to 3. Now I'm showing you sum of zeros. SZ means alpha plus beta. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Product of zeros, alpha into beta. Product of 0, alpha into beta. 1 into 3. 1 3 is a 3. Now already I told you, take that given example, 2x square minus 8x plus 6. We have to compare with general form, ax square plus bx plus 6. Just compare it. X square quotient a, here x square quotient is b, so a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 8 and the c is equal to 6. Okay, now what we get here, sum of zeros is 4. 4 means here already I told you sum of 0 formula minus b by a. What is b value? Minus 8 by 2. Minus 8 by 2 minus b by a. Product of 0 is c by a. C is 6 by 2. 6 by 2 is nothing but 3. Minus 8 by 2 is nothing but 4. So this is the relation between the quotients and zeros. So I'm giving some examples. You try to do that. I'm giving two problems for you people. You have to try it. If you have any textbook also, you can find out. If you have any doubt, you can solve the problems and send it to me through WhatsApp. Thank you.